PickDawgz.com here with, we're even on my personal page. All right. We're on everything. We're in the PickDawgz group. Anyways, this is Mitch from PickDawgz.com. I'm here with Joe Madden, and it is time for our weekly office pool show. We do this every week. I didn't put the thing up. Boy, I got like so many different things going on here. So excited for the show. Forgot to put the heading up for the show, which we will do right now. Uh-oh. I thought I sent it to myself. Oh, well, Joe.
And I forgot to hit mute, so I heard you say it again.
Well, what's going to happen now is we're going to switch over to you for a second. You're going to explain to everyone what we're doing, and I'm going to go send it back to myself so I can put it up. But hang on a sec. And
okay, that sounds good, Mitch.
There you go, Joe. I'll see it. I'll see you in just a second.
Yeah, so this is where Mitch leaves me sitting here awkward, and I have to talk to you guys and come up with something to say. So this is always a fun part of the show. I'm not good at talking to myself, you guys. So we are doing the office pool today, and this has been a lot of fun. Now, weekly cash prizes within this office pool. We have a winner from last week, and I'm excited to see who it is. Mitch hasn't told me yet. I know in my picks last week, it was pretty good. But not fantastic. The office pool is absolutely hard to win at. Anthony, hi, thanks for joining. I just got a comment, hey, from Anthony there. I'm just going to look at how I did last week. It was definitely better than week one. And I'm hoping week one's winner did claim their prize. So you guys, super easy to enter. Not in the chat, but of the comments of this video. You're going to want to put your straight up winners for week 3 of the NFL. I went 12-4 last week, Mitch.
That's awesome. And let me get back here to the show.
Here come on back.
I'm back. Sorry, everybody. I sent myself an email, and for some reason the email didn't send. So I had to go back and resend it to myself. It had all kinds of important things like last week's winner, along with a few other things. So,
yeah, so this office pool is a lot of fun, you guys, and no point spreads, just straight up winners. And it's free to enter. So I don't know why more people haven't entered this, Mitch. You know, great prize, cash prizes. We're not giving away anything. We're giving straight hard cash. Well, Mitch is.
Absolutely, our sponsor. I'm our sponsor here. But anyways, so yeah, the way the office pool works is no point spreads. You just fill it out straight out. You leave a comment on our PickDawgz YouTube channel. So today we're broadcasting across all of our channels. So we're reaching a larger audience, but all of the entries need to be on our PickDawgz YouTube channel. You just go into the PickDawgz YouTube channel. You find this video. It's under our live videos, and also we'll put it there. And then, so you go in there to put your entry, and then after Monday Night Football, you go in and just put your score as to what you got. So it's very easy to enter. The first week, it didn't take much to win. This past week, though, definitely a much tougher week for the pool pickers. So someone is calling me, and they really need to reach me. But right here, this is last week's winner, J Trail 18. 13 wins, 2 losses, nailed the Monday Night Football score exactly. So
yeah, and J Trail is watching right now, so congratulations.
Yep, you are the winner. So you email me, Mitch@PickDawgz.com, to claim your prize. Let us know what your Twitter is to if you're following us, but because that's all part of the prize pool. Of course, the rules change every week. So does the prize pool. But J Trail, congratulations. 13-2 is serious business. You beat both Joe and I last week. I stink at the office pool. I'm too much of a dog person. I need my point spreads. I need my backdoor cover. It's like it's like, yeah, we had the Colts in the Circa. We had like all the good ones, But in the office pool, I don't know. I just can't pick the favorites. But that is a great record. That is far better than our first week. our first week. So just remember, you don't add the Thursday. It's only the Sunday games, Sunday and Monday night. It's only those games. It's 15 games total. The Thursday does not count. And you can see right below us all the rules. And if you look in the description, I shouldn't just be on YouTube. It should be everywhere that this is being broadcast. You should be able to see all the rules, which we changed a little bit this week. We tweak them every week. But this week, we added that. So this week we added, I put week 2 in this description, but that's okay. Well, I can fix that, but it doesn't matter. So this week the rules are no point spread. You leave it in the comments exactly how we've been doing it. And then if we get to 54,500 subscribers, we're at 53,600 right now, but we're at the upper end of that, so it's actually less than that. The prize pool doubles. If the video gets 1,000 likes, it goes up again, another $50. I don't know. We never get a lot of likes on our videos. Must be you.
Must be me. It's me all the way.
No, it's definitely me. I'll tell you that much. It's not you. It's me. It's me. It's definitely me.
I've heard that a lot of times in relationships.
It's me. my
office
pool
relationship. Watch sports and eat chicken wings and drink beer all day. No, it's not that fact.
Randy's asking how much the winner will win. I'm going through it. So the winner gets $100, but it goes up from there. There's all different sorts of incentives here where it can go even higher. Of course, it's $0 to enter. So if you're the difference this week, so if you beat Joe and I, if you beat either of us, it's an additional $25 to the pool. If you follow us on Twitter, it's an additional $25. So you're at $200 right there. Basically, I mean, beating me in this pool is pretty much a layup. I mean, you throwing point spreads, whatever. Yeah, I'm a tough customer. We all know that. But it's like, I mean, there's a reason why I've been able to do this for so long. But without the point spreads, for some reason, I just have never, ever been good at this. Joe was 12-4, including Thursday.
Yeah.
That's what she was.
Including Thursday.
She smoked it. But this week, we've decided that if you are a premium subscriber on the PickDawgz YouTube channel, you add $100 to the prize. And if you are a VIP subscriber, you add $200 to the prize. So double your monthly membership, which you're already getting a ton of value on. Anyway. So
I love it.
Week 3, we've added it. We've added it together.
We've added together.
But you add it all up.
And week 1's winner did claim their prize?
Yeah, week 1 did claim their prize. They did. Jan Taylor.
Awesome. That's fantastic. It's going to be a great week 3. There's some harder games definitely on the board point spread wise. Straight up, there's a couple question marks for me as well.
Yeah, I'm getting questions on my email. Maybe I should just leave that till after the show, but it's so hard. It's so hard. But Joe, I'm excited for this week's NFL, and I think we have a really good schedule this week. And we have a really, we went over the schedule, of course, on Monday in the opening line report, and we've looked at next week too. I took a little peek at that. So it was, we have some really good stuff ahead. But of course, when we pick these games, there is no point spread to it. So let me check the time for our chapter.
So it sounds like it should be. It definitely sounds like it should be easy, but
yeah, it always seems like it's going to be easy, but it never. It's not for me because I'm so used to the point spreads. I can't. It's just I struggle. Well, Texans Panthers we went over, and it's not part of the office pool.
No.
So those of you just joining us, and if you're joining us on any of the other channels, you can only enter in our PickDawgz YouTube channel. You just leave your entries in the comments. And of course, we do this every Wednesday. We do this contest every week, and Joe and I are live every day at 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. But we'll skip the Texans Panthers. We're going to talk about that in the morning, and we'll talk about it again I don't know.
And I can't wait to talk about it. This is one game I'm excited for.
Tomorrow we'll probably talk about it again during our circuit contest and Westgate picks too, but I really like that game. So we head right to a team that we've been following a lot this season, Washington football team against the Buffalo Bills. Both these teams 1-1. The game at Buffalo, the regular point spread has dropped 2 points down to 7.5. But of course, we don't do point spreads here on this show. Not sure. What do you think on what are you going to pick on this one?
You know what? The Bills at home, I'm going to give it to them. I don't think Washington will come out and win this at home. Their defense is definitely going to step up against this Buffalo Bills offense that we haven't seen performing to the level that I expected out of them this season. But I do think the Bills squeak it out. I think it's going to be a tight one, though. I don't think this point spread of -8 now is anything that anyone should be looking at. But Buffalo straight up.
Yeah, straight up for me. I'm going to go with the Bills. I'm going to go with the chalk pick here. If Washington had any kind of offense whatsoever, I could see it. It's just that Bills offense is so powerful, and we saw them this week start to get rolling, and it's just it's fun to watch, and it is. It's like, I'm not a defense guy, but sometimes when you see that the guys. I'm a defensive guy, but I like offenses where the quarterback is a little reckless, the way that Allen is. And I like that, he's kind of got the outlaw wide receivers, like, told everyone, made the big play in Minnesota, got them to the championship game, and then told everybody off, got run out of town. And now he's in Buffalo, and he just shows how happy he is, like every single game, to be the hell out of Minnesota. I just like that whole thing. It's kind of like me. It just reminds me of me.
Just reckless.
Yes.
Right?
Well, reckless and also happy to be out of other situations.
Happy and reckless. No better combination than that.
But go to our next game, and it is the Titans and the Colts. Divisional matchup in the AFC South. The Colts enter this one at 0-2. The Titans 1-1, 5-point favorites, blitzed in their opener against Arizona. Go up and beat Clappy and the Seahawks outright. Come from behind to do it.
Yeah, I think give me the Titans in this one. I don't like the Colts' chances, especially if Wentz isn't in the game. We've got double sprain, possible ankles. I don't think he plays. I think the Titans get this win at home.
I'm going to take the Colts here. I don't see them going to 0-3 on the season. I see them beating the Titans in this game.
With their backup quarterback? Okay.
They have a really good defense. I'm always a sucker for a good defensive line, and the Colts have a good defensive line. They have DeForest Buckner. It's really one of the best players out there.
That's true.
So I'm a sucker for the defensive line, guys. It's like I am. I just think it's so important, and they just don't get a lot of credit.
Oh, they don't get any credit at all.
Those of you joining us late, this is our NFL Office Pool show. Go to the next game, Giants and the Falcons. What do you think here?
This one's obvious for me. There is no way the Falcons are losing to this terrible Falcons team that we're seeing right now. The Falcons just can't pull it together, and I don't see them doing enough to beat Daniel Jones and all the talent they have there. The Giants aren't a fantastic team, but they're steps above the Falcons this season.
Someone's O has got to go. Man, do these teams stink. Oh, God. Yeah. This is probably the tie game of the season. Where's my penny? Here he is.
Well, you look at the Giants. They've had more time off because they did play that Thursday game, right?
We should do the lucky penny. Should also get an entry, and it's another $25 if you can beat the penny.
I think so. I think you should penny all of this.
All right, so we got to go back then. So the penny, we'll have to do the other games for the
Let's
penny.
do all the penny picks.
All right, I'm gonna take whoever the penny picks in this game. So it's just Bills, Washington. Heads is always the home team. Tails is always the road team. Bills, Washington. Okay, that one it took Washington.
Okay.
Then we've got the Titans and the Colts. Colts favoring the road teams here And then the Falcons and the Giants. Giants. So I'm on the Giants as well. And we move on to our next game. It's the Lions and the Ravens. What do you think of this one, Joe?
Okay.
Ravens coming off of the thriller on Sunday night, and the Lions, well, the not-so-thriller on Monday night.
Right. We look at this, the Lions on a short week with bad defense. Jared Goff. Give me the Ravens all day long. I think Lamar and company light up this Lions team.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Ravens as well. The Lions, I just like betting against Campbell. I think he's just a horrid head coach, and I love betting against Jared Goff. So I'm gonna take the Ravens on that alone. See what the Penny has to say about this. Boy, the thing is, the thing is that the Ravens really don't run the football well, and they don't defend the run too well, or the pass. Right? They've been roasted on the pass. Just roasted. All right, let's see what we got. It is Jared Goff. They like the Lions here at home.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the Penny.
That Penny, I tell you.
the penny is fearless. The Penny is fearless.
Yeah, that's a definitely bold move for sure by the Penny.
So those of you that are joining us late, this is the Office Pool Contest. It's your chance to win free cash prizes by our sponsor, which is me. So you just the rules are in the description of the video, but all entries must be on the PickDawgz YouTube channel.
And in the comments, not in the chat.
Right, not in the chat, in the comments. But if you want to talk with Joe, she is in the PickDawgz YouTube chat right now. So be sure to say hi to Joe in the comments. She likes she likes chatting with y'all. She's a nicer person than I am. not a tough task. That's for sure. Let's see. Move on to the Jaguars and the Cardinals. And the Jags, if you're going by the spread, are 7.5-point home dogs in this one.
Yeah, and for a reason. The Cardinals are going to come out and win this game. There's no way the Jags, they're probably one of the worst defenses. Again, the Jacksonville Jaguars, their offensive line isn't giving any protection. I don't like it. Give me Arizona all the way to win this one.
Yeah, I am in the Urban Meyer hatred club. He's on my list of people that I just don't like. And I can only hope that Chandler Jones really has another gigantic career game for the Cards in this one. So Joe and I both unanimous on the Cards in this one, and we'll flip the lucky penny. I smell a circa pick on the Cardinals. And the penny is on the Jaguars in this one. So the penny is pretty much opposite us here in every single game. We move on to the next game, and this one is the Chiefs and the Chargers. Joe, a big Chargers fan. Can they knock off the Chiefs? Do the Chiefs lose 2 in a row? The worst cover team in the NFL.
Yeah, they definitely are the worst cover team. This is a hard one for me. I'm not sure which way to go with this. Gut tells me the Chiefs are going to get this at home. They're not going to come off that tough loss that they just had and lose again. My Chargers are having so many problems in the red zone against a divisional rival here. I think it's going to be a tight fought battle. And the Chiefs win. If my Chargers come out and win this, I'm always going to bet against them because they're doing the opposite of what I think this year. And I want them to win everything. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs in this one.
Boy, I really like the Chargers with the points, but without the points, it's tall order. Coming off the Dallas loss, the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I think this is one of the hardest games on the board to predict. I think this one is going to be
This
a
is
fight.
like one of those 2-3 point games that the Chargers are always involved in.
Yeah.
Man, I just have no idea. I just have no clue.
Okay, I'm changing my bet. I'm going for my Chargers. I'm not going with KC.
Go Chargers, go.
Yeah, I'm not going. I have to go with my Bolts in this situation. I actually think they can pull it out. What we're seeing out of Justin Herbert, I know that they just came off that loss, but everyone was calling on those penalties. I went back and rewatched that game. Yeah, the Chargers got some ridiculous penalties, lots of taunting. Even our quarterback, Justin Herbert, got a taunting, and that was uncalled for.
I think I'm gonna take the Chargers too. Not sucking up. I'm just taking them, and I have a reason. I'll tell everybody after I flip the penny. The penny is going for the Chiefs here, but and that's the penny likes it because they're home at Arrowhead. But the reason why I like the Chargers here is the Chiefs have the worst defense in the NFL, believe it or not. 32nd ranked defense. They're 32nd against the run. They're allowing 202 yards a game, 267 yards a game through the air, 469 overall. I expect these numbers to improve, but when you have this, they've played, they played the Browns and they played the Ravens.
Yeah.
But here they have a divisional game against the team that's ranked 5th in offense in the NFL. And Herbert, 323.5 per game passing. They're rushing for just under 100 yards a game. They're leaning on the pass. I understand that, but the Chargers defense significantly better. Actually, number 4 against the pass. Now, here's where you go into these divisional games. And, of course, I'm already thinking point spread, right? But it's like, I know I'm picking straight up, and this is why I suck at these office pools. But when you look at divisional games, how are the Chargers the 4th best, pass defense team in the NFL? Why? How does that happen? Because they play in the same division as Patrick Mahomes, and they know they have to play this guy twice a year, so they make sure that that's how you do it. And that's the whole difference between divisional matchups and non-divisional matchups. You're built to play the team that you need to beat to get there. The team that, you need to get over the mountain. You got to beat these guys. It's this guy, and the only way to beat him is to make them beat you with somebody else and not him, because he will beat you every single time.
Absolutely.
If you let him. So, I don't know. After all that explanation, it's a straight-up pick on the Chargers. That's how I land there. Anyways, we're at our next pick. Those of you that are joining us late, this is our Office Pool Show. We do this on our YouTube channel every week. This week, we're broadcasting across all of our different channels, even across our Sports Chat Plays channels. We have, but all entries, it's 100% free to enter, but it has to be done on the PickDawgz YouTube channel. What you do is after the show, you go into the comments. Where have I been? I've been at PickDawgz every single day. I've been here forever. Pat must be on our Facebook Sports Chat place. A lot of people from Sports Chat, they still don't even know. I've been at PickDawgz for how long? 2 years, year and a half, and people, they still don't know that I'm there. But but anyways, you go to our PickDawgz YouTube page. I've been there, and we're there. We're live every morning. Joe and I are at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, along with Brian Bittler and Rod Zawacki. And then every day, Joe and I are on the PickDawgz channel at 3:30. We have a bunch of different shows that we're doing, and she's got plans for other shows. I think she's trying to nudge me out, and that's okay. I'm good with it.
I've got so many plans for different shows. It's crazy. I'm like, where am I going to fit this in? But I'm really excited for it.
I'm excited that Joe has plans and ideas for shows, and I know that Chris Ruffalo has some ideas for plans and shows too. So we're going to have a whole 2 TV networks full of shows is basically what we're looking at. But, wow, craziness. But that's where I've been. I've been at PickDawgz.
J Trail 18 won last week with 13 correct bets.
Yes, he did. He won. Right there's his picks. He took the Saints, Browns, Bears, Raiders, Bills, Rams, 49ers, Jaguars. Jaguars are one of his losses. Patriots, Cardinals, Bucks, Titans, Cowboys, Ravens, Packers, and nailed 52 was exactly on the number. So his losses were Saints and His losses were Saints and Jaguars.
He got me on the Chargers. That's our only difference. Damn Chargers.
That was last week's. But, of course, it's a new week, and, we tweaked the rules a little bit. It's easier to win bigger prizes, which I like, even though it's coming directly out of my pocket because I'm the sponsor. But that's okay. That's what it's all about. Anyways, we move on. We've got the Bears and the Browns.
Okay, I think with the offense that we're seeing out of the Browns in this and their run game, they've got one of the best run games against the Chicago Bears. Now, they have listed Justin Fields as the starting quarterback because Andy Dalton is out hurt. Believe it's is it his knee? It's something like that for Dalton.
Thursday games.
And
go ahead.
I was just going to say, I think Justin Fields, I've been calling for him to come out, but we just saw in that last game that he actually wasn't ready. I really thought he would be more prepared. He looks like a rookie out there. So against this Cleveland Browns team, give me the Cleveland Browns. I don't think the Bears will have enough in it to win this straight up.
I really don't like the way that Justin Fields looked. He looked kind of like lost. He looked like a deer in the headlights. It's one thing in preseason. It's one thing in preseason to be able to get it done.
Yeah.
But it's a different thing in the regular season when you're playing against the first team.
Yeah, and I don't know if that was because it was he didn't expect to go out during the game, and then they just kind of threw him in. But we saw that with, Justin Herbert last year when Tyrod Taylor went out with that punctured lung issue or whatever that was. So we've seen rookies come in and just be able to step up, but we didn't see that out of Justin Fields. He just looked, like a deer in the headlights out there. Even when he passed off the ball, it was obvious.
I think it gets worse for him this week.
Yeah. I thought you were like chasing a mosquito or something in there. I
flipped the penny and it hit my hit my little boom arm here for my mic. But it happens. We move on to the next game, and this one's going to be the Patriots and the Saints. Pretty interesting matchup. Who do you like here?
Patriots. I've kind of frozen up here, Mitch. I think you said the New England Patriots and the New Orleans Saints. Is that correct?
Yes. I thought you were just posing. I thought you were just posing for the camera.
Oh, I can do that too, but
I'm posing for my thumbnail.
Right?
Did you say something? I can't hear you.
It could be the case. I think in this matchup, I have to go with the New England Patriots. We know how good Belichick is against scheming, especially against quarterbacks. We have Jameis Winston in as a quarterback for the New Orleans Saints. And I really think with their holes as well in the secondary, the Belichick's going to be able to plan this perfectly for them to get this win at home. I see a run game with Mac Jones leading that for them. I'm circling the New England Patriots.
How do you enroll in the Week 3 office pool? Well, the instructions are running across the bottom of the screen, and if you're watching on YouTube, it's in the description of the video. But basically, after the show is over, this video will remain up on YouTube. In the comments, you just put it in the comments. Your picks, no point spread, Sunday and Monday games only, and then all sorts of different prize things, all involved in there. I don't even have follow us on YouTube, follow us on Twitter for PickDawgz. It's one of the prize things, which
most definitely should be.
Absolutely. Absolutely on that one. But I'm gonna go with the
I tell you, my internet is a treat today.
Yeah, my internet out in the living room, where I do a lot of my video editing because I have my TVs and everything out there, is kind of on the fritz today too. I put up some college football videos today just to see what would happen if I put them up a few days early. I picked out just 5 random games. But it's kind of was plugging my videos there while I'm telling the internet story, in case you guys couldn't figure that out.
Yeah, your videos are.
What happened is my internet out there is lousy too. In here I dropped my picks. In here I have a different internet. I have 2 different internets in my house. I have one that runs into my studio, which is directly hardwired into the computer, and then I have the Wi-Fi one out there.
Yeah.
But the Wi-Fi one not working too well today either, to be honest with you. It's super slow.
Maybe something with how the moon is aligned. Go with the moon is aligned somewhere.
Marcus Brown, he's got it. Telling everyone, you just add your picks here, and that is in the comments, and then you come back and grade your picks after Monday Night Football. Very easy. And you have until Wednesday when the show goes to grade your picks. If you haven't graded your picks, well, then you can't win the prizes.
Absolutely. You could be 100% right. We're not going to grade them for you guys.
You're on the Patriots?
I am. I'm taking the Patriots. I think they can take this one at home.
All right. The Penny has the Saints. I'm on the Pats too. I think for me, this is one that I'm going to campaign hard for our Circa picks and Westgate picks too. If we can get this 3. I just don't see Jameis Winston against that Belichick defense having any prayer whatsoever.
I didn't understand a word of that because my internet is crap today.
I see you frozen on the screen. Now you're back. Yeah, what I said is that I don't see Jameis Winston doing anything against that Belichick defense.
Absolutely.
We got the Steelers and the Bengals. The Bengals finally cracked the seal last year, beating the Steelers. And the Steelers really, even though they've won one and lost one, they really have not looked great in either of those games. They look good for a half against the Bills. And outside of that, they've looked pretty terrible.
I can't get behind the Bengals. There is no way I can get behind the Bengals. Their offensive line hasn't improved. Joe Burrows went out hurt last year because of this offensive line. He's still eating dirt. And the defense can't do much. They didn't look good against the Bears either. So I'm taking the Steelers in this one.
Yeah, I think the Steelers get back to winning as well. I'm going to jump on.
It seems like an obvious choice, but I don't think it gets more obvious than that.
Yeah, but the Steelers, do they go to, the line in this game has dropped from 3.5 to 3.
I know.
The Steelers dropped 2 in a row at home. The lucky penny believes so.
It's quite possible. After everything we saw to the Steelers last week, they really let themselves down in this situation.
They absolutely did. They stink. I got news for you. They stunk it up last week.
Well, you know what? It's Big Ben's last year, so for Steelers fans, enjoy, and Big Ben fans, enjoy every last moment of this.
Those of you joining us late, this is our office pool show. We're picking games, no point spreads. This is a chance for you to win some money. Did anyone win the last contest? Yes, of course. Someone wins every single week. It's whoever has the best score. You don't have to do anything special. You just got to have a better score than everybody else. And there's actually 3 entries went 13-2. We had 13-2 with 51 points. We had 13-2 with 52 points and 13-2 with 43 points. So the 43 was kind of out of it, but 51 was 1 point away, and 52 nailed it exactly. Which all of those people beat me by a lot of games. I know that much. So Joe was close.
Way to go, guys.
Joe was close, but I was nowhere to be found, and that's why Joe gets all the nice comments there. I got 0 so far. And Joe's got me beat in the good comments. I think 138-0, but that's okay. I'm fine with it.
Oh, you guys show Mitch some love.
It's fine. It's fine. It's I'm glad that you guys appreciate Joe as much as I do. That's really what it's all about. But we go to the Broncos and the Jets game, and the Broncos 10.5-point home favorites in this one.
Yeah, and rightly so, because we look at the Jets in this matchup, and Zach Wilson's their quarterback. He has no weapons around him. He can't get the ball to anyone. His wide receivers aren't catching it. Their defense is looking bad, but not as bad as their offense. I think the Broncos, with everything that they have going for them, are going to get this win.
So Isaiah Moore said he wouldn't know. Okay, I didn't know how one would know if they won. We show it on the screen. We've showed it twice so far during the show. So that's how you would know. So you could just go back and watch the replay, or but it's Jay Trail won, and he's watching, so he knows he won. He probably was tuned in.
He was dead on, like, for the points, everything. What are we gonna do if two people get the same score and the same points?
We will split the money.
Okay, perfect. Now you guys know.
We will split the money. But Jay Trail, you should contact me, Mitch at PickDawgz.com, to claim your prize. It's cash. So we know it fits.
Nice hard cash.
No,
okay, who are you taking in this New York Jets Denver Broncos game?
I'll take the Broncos.
Yeah, seems like the right choice.
Yeah, I think the reason why I'm taking the Broncos is because, number one, they never lose at home. And number two, the Jets stink. So it's that magical combination. Even the pennies got the Broncos here too. You know, Bittler's going to be on the Jets. I'll bet you an extra $10 on the side that Bittler takes the Jets with the points on Sunday on our show.
Yeah, and you guys were picking every single game except for Thursday night. People are asking Monday, how many games they have to pick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the whole idea of this is that it's just for fun. It's just fun. It's not just for fun because you win cash prizes. It's fun for you guys, less fun for me because I pay the cash prize. But it's kind of just a chance where, you know, everyone always says, oh, you see all these guys and they say, oh, I went 90% on the season and whatever. And you can see the first week of this pool, what was it, 11 wins won it or something? It was tough. Yeah. This week, a little bit better, but you know, still the bulk of the people in the middle of the pack, including me. So, yeah. You know.
Yeah, week 1 I went 50%. I hit 50% of them. It was a hard week, definitely, that week 1.
Yeah. It's not as easy as it looks. But the nice thing about this contest is everyone starts 0-0 the next week. And yeah, it is fun. I'm glad people are enjoying it. I think that most people, you know, seem to engaged in it, you know, and enjoying it, and I think it's only going to get bigger and bigger. Hopefully we're able to do this electronically soon, you know, on the website.
Oh, that's a good idea too. I love all the comments, you guys. Thanks for interacting with us here.
Yep. I'm gonna have to delete that comment about some other crappy show. That's okay. We could have Joe write down all your picks on a whiteboard. That would be fun.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't be.
It's like
that sounds really hard, especially with all the contest entries.
Sounds really stupid. It just sounds really freaking stupid. Just like
yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Let's spend like 2 hours a day writing on a whiteboard.
Yeah.
I got a really stupid idea for you. I got just the guy to approve it. Anyways.
Then I need a whiteboard, and then I need markers. Yeah, it does not sound like fun.
Yeah, not fun whatsoever. Not the way I want to represent my brand. Anyways, I'd rather represent my brand with my own unprofessional stupidity. I've got plenty of it to work with. Anyways. Speaking of unprofessional stupidity, my Dolphins looked absolutely terrible last week against the Bills. This week they go to Las Vegas to take on the Raiders. Tua is questionable in this one after leaving the game last week. Of course, Las Vegas is the 9th island, and I'm going to guess a lot of Hawaiians going to that game to see Tua. Be interesting to see if he makes it. Of course, Marcus Mariota on the Raiders, he got the double.
Yeah, you know what? In this one, I'm sorry. I think the Raiders are on a roll. I think they go 3-0 to start the season. I'm not seeing Miami come out and do it, especially after that terrible loss we saw in the last game with Miami. With Tua as a question mark, I can't get behind Miami. And I know you probably have a different opinion, Mitch.
I'm on the Dolphins all the way. I'm a homer. I'm sticking to it. I think that they can frustrate Carr, and I think they have the speed to go with the Raiders as well. So I'm going to go with the Dolphins here. And that's right. It's my homer pick. Just like you took the Chargers.
But I almost took KC. So.
Well, the penny is with you on the Raiders. So. Tua's not out. He's listed as questionable.
Yeah. Yeah, bruised ribs right now. So.
Oh, no, he's out. He's been changed to out.
He has been changed to out.
Yep. Ugh.
And their his backup's
Jacoby
name again.
Brissett.
I always have a hard time saying that.
He was not good last week, but he probably didn't practice much with the first team.
Yeah. Yeah, I look at these Raiders and I think they've been given a gift with Tua out. I think they definitely go 3-0. There was a couple of teams this week that I think are going to get that 3-0, and the Raiders is one of them.
That would be pretty something.
Yeah, it absolutely would.
Because the AFC West looks to be just brutal this year.
It really pains me as a Chargers fan to make so much money off these Raiders. They're doing exactly what I need, though, right now.
I'm going to take the Dolphins anyway. Even with Brissett in there, the line's dropping. So someone else is with me. We got the Vikings taking on Clappy and the Seahawks looking to bounce back from last week's disappointing loss. This is the Vikings have been pretty good at home in recent years, except last year with no fans in the stands. They were not. Joe, what do you miss more? Pumped in crowd noise or cardboard cutout fans?
Cardboard cutout fans.
I don't like either of them. I don't like
either, but if I had to take one or the other, it'd definitely be the cardboard. Could we strategically place a couple of weird cardboard cutouts amongst the fans? If there's an empty seat, it'd be hilarious to see a Fonzie or something.
I got this one.
Oh, I like it. Elvis, right? Just if there's an empty seat, I'd love to see them put just one more thing.
Could
one more cutout there.
We got Elvis. Elvis is with us.
Okay, this game is really hard, Mitch.
That's super tough.
You go first.
I'm going to take the Vikings to get their first win of the season at home. I don't know. I really like them with the 1.5. But
yeah.
I really like them, but I don't get that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Vikings. I just want to fade the Seahawks here. They're not a team that I absolutely love, and I would love to see them fall short twice in a row. So I'm gonna go with the Vikings. Again, you guys, this is not an official pick or anything, just for the office pool, but I hope they come out and win this one. Right. This is more hope than anything.
2 on the Vikings, and the penny says Vikings as well.
Okay, 3 for 3.
We've got the Rams and the Bucks. This is a featured game, probably the game of the week in the afternoon on Sunday. Of course, I'll be live at halftime with Joe Madden for all of these NFL games.
Well, you guys have to join us at halftime. Make sure you do.
Yeah, we picked up right where we left off last year, or in the last 2 years. I mean, there's a reason why hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people watch the halftime show.
Absolutely.
Sunday
We're
was
not
epic.
serving any
Sunday
food,
was
so.
epic. That was just, or Monday. Monday was just epic. That was
Monday night, how much did you make again, Mitch?
$11,218 on my halftime bets that I made live on the show with you guys. It was awesome. It was freaking awesome.
Right? So have your betting app open when you're watching that halftime show. Don't wait.
I know sometimes they sound a little crazy, but they those are the ones that hit. Those are the ones that pay off. Anyways, Rams and Bucks. This one opened with the Rams -2. This is exactly like it was when Brady played the Rams in the Super Bowl. The Rams opened as the favorite, and then it flipped right through 0. And then Brady was favored. But this line's actually continues to move. As we talked, on yesterday, doing our NFL opening lines and opinion show, this line was the Rams were +1. Now they're all the way to 1.5. This line could continue to move.
Yeah, this is a hard one for me. I'm looking at two teams with solid offenses, solid defenses, both good quarterbacks. I'm going to have to go with the LA Rams just with that home advantage. That's the only reason in this matchup.
I'm going with the Rams as well. I think the guys that are left on the Rams from the Super Bowl team have that revenge against Brady.
Yeah. Most definitely.
The lucky penny will have none of our talk. Bucks.
Lucky pennies